bombastic side-eye, criminal offensive side-eye.
Tapi bohong.
Hello everyone, my name is Dealova Ramadhani and today I'm going to present my study entitled A Study on the Use of Free and Bound Morphemes in the CNN News article. One of the bodies returned by Hamas was not a hostage, Israel military says. This study focuses on a morphological analysis, particularly how free and bound morphemes are used in the CNN News article related to the Israel-Hamas conflict. Background of the study. The study examines how CNN frames news linguistically in reporting hostage issues during the Gaza ceasefire. The report blends factual updates and political implications, showing how language balance sensitivity, accuracy, and neutrality. Morphology is the branch of linguistics that studies morphemes, the smallest units of meaning, and their combination. Ferhar Nurhayati and Mulyani. This study analyzes word choice, structure, and tone to reveal how media language shapes public perception in conflict reporting. The topic is chosen because the Israel-Hamas conflict is globally relevant and the article contains rich morphological examples useful for linguistic analysis. Research questions. This study answers three main questions. Number 1. How are free and bound morphemes used in the CNN News article? One of the bodies returned by Hamas was not a hostage, Israel military says. Number 2. How do affixation processes such as prefixes and suffixes contribute to word formation and meaning? Number 3. What patterns of morpheme usage, free versus bound, appear in the article, and what do they reveal about CNN's lexical and stylistic choices? Description of research object. The object of the study is the CNN online article titled One of the bodies returned by Hamas was not a hostage, Israel military says. The focus is on the Israel-Hamas conflict, especially regarding the return of bodies and the ceasefire negotiation. This article was chosen because it contains rich morphological examples such as return, identified, delayed, and release. The method used is qualitative. Data were collected by identifying free and bound morphemes and then analyzed based on their type, function, and usage patterns. Research objective and benefits. Objectives: to analyze the use of free and bound morphemes in the CNN article, to examine affixation, derivation, and inflection processes, to explain how morphological choices shape meaning and coherence in news writing. Benefits: academic, provides real example of morphology in media, support teaching and learning of word structure. Practical, shows how morphological patterns construct meaning and influence reader perception in journalism. Theoretical framework. This study is based on structural and applied linguistics, focusing on free and bound morphemes. A morpheme is the smallest unit of meaning. Free morphemes can stand alone, such as deal or Gaza. Bound morphemes must be attached to another word, such as ed or ion. Gunnar, 2022. Derivational morphemes change word meaning or class. For example, happy, happiness. Inflectional morphemes mark grammatical forms. For example, walk, walked. Lewis, 2013. This study uses a qualitative descriptive approach to identify and analyze morphemes by type and function, following earlier studies such as Ramadan et al. 2022. Analysis. Here are the findings of the analysis. Free lexical morphemes, 51 items, 43.2%. Free functional morphemes, 50 items, 42.4%. Bound derivational morphemes, 11 items, 9.3%. Bound inflectional morphemes, 6 items, 5.1%. Total, 118 morphemes analysis. Discussion. The analysis shows that free morphemes dominate the article, about 85.6%, showing CNN's preference for clear and factual language typical of news reporting. Bold morphemes, about 40.4%, add grammatical and semantic deep truth affixations such as ed, ion, and l. Derivational morphemes, like ion or l, form new words expressing abstraction and formality which fit the neutral and professional tone of journalism. Inflectional morphemes such as s, ed, and indicate tense, plurality, and aspect, helping clarify time and number in the events reported. Overall, morphological structures contribute to accuracy, coherence, and neutrality in CNN's reporting of the Israel-Hamas conflict. Conclusion. To conclude, both free and bold morphemes play an essential role in shaping meaning in the CNN article. Free morphemes provide the core meaning, while bold morphemes such as re and ed modify meaning and indicate time or aspect. Morphology, therefore, enhances clarity, coherence, and neutrality in media language. Although this research focuses only on one article, it gives insight into how word formation influences news interpretation. Reference: Gunnar G. 2022, Bold and Free Morpheme, Examples, Your Dictionary. Lewis T. 2013, Morphology Instruction, The Missing Piece of the Reading Guide, Journal of Developmental Education. Ramadan B. Alifuddin M. and Jumanto G. 2022, Morphological Analysis of Free and Bold Morphemes in the novel Healing is the New Hike by Vex King. Fresik, Chilburn S. and Rahman M. O. 2022, Syntactic Structure, Morphology, Free Morphemes and Bold Morphemes. Isaiah Y. T. and Jen B. D. 2021, a morphological analysis of featured articles in the print media. That is all for my presentation on a study on the use of free and bold morphemes in the CNN News article. Thank you for your listening.